Welcome to another episode, everyone. Jack100. Squabble up, you biatch. You soft-ass, soft batch, chocolate chip cookie, soft in the middle, honey bun with icing on the top, fresh out the microwave with peanut butter on it, nice and soft. You snitch. Squabble up, boy. I'm calling you out for a fade. And I'm dead serious. That's on my mama, rest in peace. I don't put nothing on my mother when I'm talking to anybody. None of these individuals are worth me even bringing my mother up. To let you know how serious I am. I'm going to involve her in this. You disrespected me here on the internet yesterday. In front of a lot of people. They're on no jumper. Spody face. Spody face. Someone, y'all all do me a favor. Go up. Movement. Make sure Spody Face receives this video. Make sure he sees this video. Hit him up. If Aunt Hefe were out, I would hit up baby Aunt and holler at Aunt Hefe and get Spody Face's number. Spody Face, you work there, no jumper. You sit next to Adam on a regular basis. Make sure Adam sees this video. Adam 22, listen up. This is the individual, meet Damion Porter, that you call the dude, that dude Damion Porter. Since y'all sitting right there speaking on me, on your show, on the Adam and Wack show, then bring this up to Jack100 the next time you all sit down and say, Jack100, remember that dude we talking about, Damion Porter? You always act like you don't know his name and call him a fake Hoover and all that. Had me strike his channel, which I'm going to go get the strike off, so I didn't even worry about it. And it's not even Adam that I'm after. It's just Wack putting all of this stuff in Adam's head because he glazes Adam so much. Adam has nothing left. His balls are dry. He has nothing left. I told y'all a long time ago, whenever he called, everybody picks up. And Wack was sitting right there trying to put the Taco Bell or the taco place stuff on Aunt Hefe still. Yesterday, during that podcast, I started to play that for you all right now. It's astounding. It's crazy. This dude is the cops. Now listen. Adam, let me stay focused. Adam, just bring it up to Wack. Hey, Wack. Called him a fake Hoover, Damion Porter. You called him he said he took his video down like a little biatch. Same thing as calling him that. And said that the Hoovers threatened his daughter. His phantom ghost-like daughter. Now he's calling you out for a fight. And all I'm saying is, Wack, we can put on the gloves. I don't want to necessarily put on gloves. I've never fought with gloves on. But I'm willing to do that. This is for everyone, Wack. This is for everyone. Now, here I am, an old man, a grandpa as they sometimes call me, calling someone out for a fight. Making myself look foolish here on the internet. I don't fight. I haven't had a fight in many years. I stopped fighting a long time ago. If it's that bad, I take care of it another way. That's been my story for the past couple of decades. I haven't been fighting. Nevertheless, this is for the people. This is for the culture. So I'm willing to do it. And I'm willing to even put on gloves, something that I don't do. Something I've never done. I'm older than Jack100. I am 52 years old. I turned 52 February 21st. We in June. I'm nearly 52 and a half. Jack100, I hear him scream out on a regular basis that he is 49 years old. I'm older. He's a big dude, corpulent even. Thick. You real thick, Wack. Boy, you thick. So you got size on you. You have no excuse. If If you disrespecting people, but we all know what he ducked and Hefe's fade. Everyone's saying he ducked J Diggs' fade. He had that smoke for Poetic Flacco. He's supposed to be fighting Spody face, all kind of people and called him out for a fade. But I haven't seen him fight anyone. I've seen people holding him back. And he got into a Fat Joe. He act like he almost being held back. Oh, the Blueface fight, the other situation where they running everything. Everybody always holding him back. He's never able to swing, or no one is ever able to swing on him. This is for the people. Because this situation, it has to be handled. Because you disrespect me. You called me out of my name. And this is the best way for us to handle it amicably. This is the best way for us to handle it without real violence and true violence and someone really getting hurt or someone going to prison for the rest of their life, etc. No one wants this. This is internet. This is content. But I'm not necessarily taking it as such. Obviously, I somewhat am because I'm here making this video. If it was that serious, I wouldn't be on the internet talking about it anymore. I wouldn't have said one more word about Jack100 if I had other ideas. Trust me. I don't want to hurt that brother. He's a snitch. He's a 304. They said it was 6 fingers, not 3, that went there and came back down. 6 of them. I don't know. 6, 3, it's all bad. He's no good. He's a cancer to the culture. I don't know how he's been able to get away with all of this. I've never attacked him personally because everyone else that has a problem with it, I say they need to deal with it. Like I have a problem with it, I need to deal with it. And I'm trying to deal with that now. But I'm trying to do it in a way to set an example. I sit here and I preach on my channel on a regular basis for the brothers to put the weapons down. Stop harming one another with these weapons. That the world will change instantly. And that the community, the culture will change instantaneously when we put the weapons down. That does not mean pick up gloves and start fighting one another because we are still harming each other with that. There are other ways to resolve the conflicts. But in this situation, when someone disrespects you, mano y mano, a man and a man, man to man, and the man asks for the fight in order to resolve the acrimony, then what man would turn that down? You just on there screaming on blood. I'm a Paru on Paru. I'm letting the PPBs know the Pacoima Paru bloods. Tell y'all homeboy, y'all OG homeboy to fight me, to squabble up. He disrespected me. Now I'm calling him out for a fade. Is he turning it down? And if so, what are y'all going to do about that? Besides nothing. Because this stuff is watered down now. Again, this is the best way for us to handle it. This is for the culture. I want to show my viewers that I can have a conflict with someone that would normally lead to their face being taken off. And then I can control myself, be mature about the situation, and resolve the conflict in another way. Because this is what I'm preaching to them. So we have an incentive to get in the ring for the people, to show them there are other ways for us to handle this, which means there are other ways for them to handle conflicts without weapons that cause permanent, irreversible damage in the community. This is why I slept on it and I said, I don't really want to get in the ring and fight anyone with some gloves on, but I'm willing to do that to resolve this issue. So Adam 22, let Wack know. All a man is asking for is a fight. We can do it with gloves. We can do it without gloves. We can do it in the alley right there, no jumper like you were supposed to do with at Hefe, or we can get in the ring. Aiden Ross, you have a boxing corporation brand risk. Everyone's been fighting. Ray J and Blueface, Super Hot Fire and all these type of people, Dean the Great, everybody, Nina Boy, everybody been putting on the glove. DW Flame. I want to squabble Whack 100. You know Whack. Tell him to take this fight. Get this. Now, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no talk, Whack. I don't want to hear I want to hear zero conversation from you, boy. I don't want to talk to you. Don't get back online popping it. Don't get on your channel talking. You can call me a million bees. That's just going to escalate the situation. Where we at right now, I'm trying to just squabble this out. You might get the best of me. I ain't had a fight in years. You a big dude. Aggressive. Ray J just got knocked out. It can happen to anyone. Mike Tyson got knocked out. I don't know what's going to happen in that ring. I just want to squabble. Whatever happens, I might get in there and embarrass myself. That's okay. As long as I fight. Even Adam 22 fought. He squabbled the dude, Jason Love. He lost, got beat down, but he got in there and fought. I respect that more. At least he fought. I want to hear about your age, and we're not talking about going in the hood. We're not talking about going on the street corner. Not talking about Hoovers versus Pyru. None of this stuff. Whack 100 versus Damion Porter in a friendly, gloves on fight in the ring like everyone else has been having. 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds, whatever people been going. It's not even about money. I just need that squabble. So are you going to turn it down or are you going to squabble up? Alshon Martin can get a hold of me. You call my phone twice through Alshon Martin. You know how to get a hold of me. Just Adam, Spody Face, y'all just hit me up. Tell me where to be at, and we can squabble tomorrow. Or if you need some time to train, get yourself ready, get yourself in shape, let's say a month or whatever, we can, July 1st, we can squabble up. I'm dead. This on my mama, rest in peace. Please, I'm asking you for a fight. And that's it. So we can just leave it right there. And this fight and this punch is going to be for everyone. It's going to be for me, Damion Porter. It's going to be for Tupac Shakur, who you've denigrated, Nipsey Hussle, Monster Cody. This punch is going to come way back for Ed Hefe, for Spody Face even, who wants to get his hands on you, for Munchie B, who wants to get his hands on you, but he can't. But I can. I got you, Munchie. For Jay Diggs, and Jaleese, and everyone else that you've turned on, and Gangster from Santana Block, and everyone else that you've turned on and disrespected and caused this ruckus within the culture constantly talking about Crips. Never really hear this individual talking about Bloods and their business. Always in Crip business. And boy, let me tell you something. Let me make something extremely clear to you. I'm really not all there. I wish a dude would, a Hoover, any Hoover. I wish any Hoover, any one of them. I wish a Hoover would, or anyone else in this freaking world, anyone would call my phone talking about something about my daughter, about they know where my daughter lives or what kind of car she drives. That will be the last day on earth for anyone that would ever, and in their whole freaking families too, boy. You want to play with families, talking about my family? I wish somebody would call my phone talking about my daughter, that they know what kind of car my daughter drives. I wish they would, anybody. Fuck where they from. I wish you would. It'll never happen. I don't have a daughter. And if I did, I wish somebody would call my phone threatening them. I wish. Do it. I got other family members. I wish somebody would. Do it. Boy, you playing games. Ain't no who on this earth bad enough to do that. Ain't an individual on this earth bad enough to do that. You got to be suicidal to do something like that. You don't like your freaking life. You done lost your mind. I've been in these streets for real all my life. It's never happened, and it never will. Let me make something extremely clear. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. A 50-50 yard is all freaking bad. I just spoke with the homies again just last night, the big bros that are there walking these level 4 180s. You all know their names. We were going over this again because of this stuff that this carjacker said about the 50-50 and all of that. We were going over it again. Bro, it's simple. 50-50 yard is bad. You go over there, you have 3 days, 72 hours to get off. If you don't get off in 72 hours and you try to come back to the main line, we going to groove you. That's it. You all bad. It's period, bro. I'm not going to keep talking about that. I wasn't on a 50-50 because it's all freaking bad, period. Jack100 would certainly be on a 50-50 yard. Could you imagine Jack100 walking a level 4 yard 180 with this drama that he brings with him, causing all of this strife and conflict all the time, setting people up, manipulating situations, pitting people against one another right there on the yard? They'd quickly find out, he wouldn't last one day, that this dude is the culprit. This dude is causing all of this freaking chaos around here. Off with his freaking head. Quickly. He wouldn't even try to walk that yard, man. Trust me. He popping it. Squabble up. Squabble up, snitch. Squabble up. Now, I started to come on here and really disrespect you. They say your son is a rainbow. And I started getting talk about your wife, all that. And your past indiscretions with other men. I started to speak on this. And other things that I actually know about you, boy. Because you tried to involve my family. Talking about a daughter that I don't have, but still. What if I did have one? Involved the Hoovers in a situation like that. Talking about Hoovers called my phone making threats against my family's life over a video that I did. So I started to get on here and really expose a few things. I think I know who to put a couple things in Wax's ear. Jack100 was just on tour with him, Alshon Martin. I started to text them dudes last night and let them know, get out of the way or stay in the way. It's up. For real, for real. That means everybody that's around this dude, that supports him, that's on tour with him and all that. F all y'all. That's what I started to get on here. I'm a different person now. And I'm exercising self-control and maturity. I want to set an example and lead by example for the people who may look up to me in some sort of way. I talk about Malcolm X sometimes, maybe often sometimes, or some of his quotes or what have you. But I remember Malcolm saying that one thing that stood out to him when he was younger was an older lady telling him, you know why I like you, Malcolm? He said, yeah, why? And she said, because you're no good, but you don't try to hide it. You're not a hypocrite. That's why I like you. You're no good. This is when he was Detroit Red. That was his name because he was heavy in the street doing some of the mischievous stuff that we do now. still, decades later, committing crimes and living a poor, immoral life, drinking and abusing drugs, and being ghetto, coming from the ghettos, catacombs, and grottos of America, and being a product of your environment. He's no good. But he doesn't hide this. He doesn't hide the fact that he's no good. Because that's the worst thing that you can do, is be a hypocrite. There's nothing worse than that. Far from me to be that. So I can't be on here preaching one thing and then ready to do something else. Normally, in this sort of situation, it would be something else. I'll just tell you the truth. Back in the days. But to my way of thinking now, no way. Not going to crash out. Crash outs are for crash out dummies, like someone said in the comments yesterday. And I'm not that. I'm just trying to get started with my life after a long life of hell and misery and turmoil behind those walls. I don't plan on returning ever. There are some things I'm willing to return for, of course, but I don't plan on ever returning. It's not my plan. I don't ever want to go back to that place. And something like this, of course, is not that serious. It's really not. Jack100 is just a man. He's just a brother. He has some ways about him that are dubious, that are questionable. But a lot of individuals do. It's not that serious for me to lose my cool or do something sinister that I'll regret for the rest of my life. It's not that serious. And I don't even want to hurt that brother. I'm not trying to hurt him. He out here hustling. He has a family. He doing what he do. I do want to fight you, though. Squabble up. That's all I'm asking. Spody face. I know you ain't going to probably talk to Wack and get this to Wack. Let Adam know. Tell Jack100 to fight me. Set up the fight. Set up the fight. You sitting here threatening that we know you're the police. You're threatening to take people's pages. I'll show you how far my reach is. You ain't got no freaking reach on YouTube. There are tens of millions of channels. First of all, you're not a big guy on YouTube. You just have a big mouth on YouTube. They don't know who you are. They don't care about what you're talking about, boy. You don't have no more reach than anyone else. Yes. No jumpers hit the copyright strike to my channel, yes. But I can do the same thing. Not a copyright strike, but a strike. Easily. Easily right now. Jack100, you can be banned from YouTube. Every video you have is Jack100 destroys such and such. Jack100 violates such and such. Jack100 annihilates such and such. Every video, you destroying, annihilating someone, violating someone. Jack100 snaps on so-and-so, and you calling these dudes out of their name, bees, F your mama, F your ugly daughter. You calling them dumb, stupid, slow. This is bullying. This is harassing. You talking about taking somebody's channel and you do this kind of content every day. The nerve of you. You can get your channel taken. You can be banned from YouTube, meaning not only your channel taken, but you can't be on anyone's channel on YouTube. You can't be on YouTube anymore. You, as a person, as a content creator, as a human being, can no longer be on YouTube ever. Banned for violating the community guidelines. But what would YouTube be without Jack100? No one's threatening to try to take your page or No Jumpers page for some of the content that they run can flood to YouTube and get a strike on there easily. Not even going to say how, where, and why. It doesn't matter. I don't play with people like that. I don't play with people's lives like that. Got a problem with you, we handle it in a different way. I'm not trying to get no jumpers page taken down. They've been up there before I've been on YouTube. Here I come getting out of prison trying to get because they doing something or say something I don't like because I think they profiting off of the culture, etc. I'm not going to try to get that page taken down. Adam has a family. He has a wife. He built that stuff. I'm not calling YouTube on him. And just like I wouldn't call on you, but you threatening Spody Fake to get his page taken. So we know you the police. Whether you calling the YouTube police or the LAPD. And according to Spody Face, you called the LAPD or had some people do it and say that he was making threats or whatever because he asked you for a fight, like I'm asking you for one. I don't care if you call the LAPD. This is not a threat. I'm not doing anything wrong. Send him the video. Squabble up, boy. Squabble up, boy. Squabble up. Squabble up, boy. Squabble up. You popping it. Squabble up. I'm 52. You 49. We the same size. You bigger than me. Squabble up. Put on the gloves. I'm an old ass man. But this is how we handle it. So that people can see, get some views on it, have some fun, and punch on each other a little bit. Let out this anger. Both of them. I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna do this for the people. I'm gonna take one for the content creators, the commenters, and the people you put in prison. I'm gonna take one for Trevor, or whatever his name is, that you sent that video to when you was in that car. This one's for him. Let's get it in. Call me out my name. Talk about my daughter's in danger. Over some content over a video. Like these dudes really like that. These dudes soft. This generation soft. These dudes wear skinny jeans and man purses, bro. Like you had on the other day. A freaking man purse. This dude's soft. Holes in their jeans, tight as hell. Showing off their legs. Dude's soft as hell. Sniffing, using all kind of stuff. All they can do is shoot. They not fighting nobody. That's why you see them shooting up everything, because they scared to fight. Cowards. Cowards. Not worried about nothing and nobody. I wish one of these dudes would hit my phone talking about doing something to me or anybody else. I started to get on here, like I said, and really expose some stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let this dude, allow me to do that, bring me out of my character like that. I'm not going to bring anyone else into it. He listens to some stuff. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what's going on. But that's fine. I'm gonna let him think what he want to think. Let them say what they want to say. I just want to squabble up. Spody Face. Tell Adam 22 next time he has the podcast with Jack100 to play a clip of this and say, Damion Porter said he wants to squabble up with you. A friendly little fade. Put on the gloves. What more can you do? I'm saying put on gloves, get in the ring. No freaky stuff, no choking, none of it. Just squabble up. You were supposed to squabble and have fate. You were not able to do it because he ended up getting locked up. Now I'm asking you to squabble me. This is not publicity. This is not no internet stuff. Well, it is. It's for the internet because we're not trying to do nothing other than the internet stuff. It's going to be on the internet. The fight going to be on the internet. So you can say this is internet stuff, bro. Content. Squabble up. I'm begging you. I'm dead serious. I am begging you. I don't know what can happen. You can catch me with a punch. It can happen. Going there swinging crazy haymakers, you can. My chin ain't like anybody else's chin. I can go down. I'm willing to take that chance because you called me out of my name, and I don't want it to go anywhere else. So I'm just saying, let's have a little fight. LAPD, I'm just asking for a little friendly fight, man. We do this in the hood all the time. He from Pyru. He says it. He know what's up. Squabble up. Y'all let me know. I don't want to hear nothing else about Wack just made a video and he said this. Wack made a video and called you all kind of names. Wack made a video say you was faking, you just popping it. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't care about none of that. That's all content. That's all playing games. Only thing I want to hear is Wack said he takes that fade. Wack just took, big fella, Wack just took the fade. He said he'll be ready in 2 weeks or 3 weeks of this. Y'all can go ahead and put on the gloves and go 3 rounds. He said he only want to go 3 rounds, bro. But he said he took the fade. Wack took the fade. We all shocked, but he actually took the fade. That's all I want to hear. On everything I love, I'll be wherever I'm supposed to be at whatever date and time by myself. This ain't no hoods. This is me and Jack100 squad. He can have whoever he want to have there. I just want to squabble. I don't care about anything else. We all got to go. I just want to squabble. What's up? I'll pop up. I'll come by myself. You're going to have 50 dudes there. I might bring a few dudes with me, though. But it's me and you and a squabble. That's it. If you ain't trying to do that, then you're a coward. I don't want to hear anything you got to say. I don't want to talk. Squabble up. I don't want to talk no more. Squabble up. Fight. No more talk. Let's fight. 3 rounds, however many, 6 rounds, whatever you want to go. You have a chance, man. You might get me. Look at me. I'm trying to convince this dude. I'm making a cogent argument for you. It's even Steven. Squabble up, Wack. Jack100, squabble up. Spody face. Tell him to squabble up, bro. Get this video to Adam. If y'all speaking on me on this, Adam, speak on this then. Jack100, you've been called out for a fade. Tell him that, Adam. Hey, Wack, you seen this? I know you seen it. He says squabble up. He just a friend, a little fight. Are you fighting him? Are you going to turn it down, Wack, or are you going to fight him? Because you sat here and told me all of this about this man, that he was a fake Hoover. When you're there licking his balls, you're telling him that I'm a fake Hoover. He said something about Hoodie from the Hood, that he had just struck his channel, Adam did, for him using the clip and, not chiming in on the clip or what have you. And Jack100 says, yeah, he ain't nobody. He ain't nobody anyway. Man, God, bro. Leave some for his wife. Isn't the man married? God, Adam, who you want? You want your wife sucking it or this dude? Leave some for his wife. He want to put it in her mouth. Let him put it in her. You trying to put it in your mouth all fucking day. God damn. He ain't nobody anyway. He only disrespects Crips, only disrespects black men in front of Adam all the time. He wants to show Adam that he's the big dog, that no one is nothing. All these dudes are nothing and nobody, except me. Got Adam thinking that he's somebody out in the street in the culture. Adam not understanding he's no one outside of, when he walks out of no jumper, he's despised in the culture. Playing these freaking games. But he wants Adam to think otherwise. So he sits there and says, what has Hoodie from the Hood done at Whack 100? For him to just say, oh, he ain't nobody anyway. Just because Adam don't like him or whatever, it just struck his page, whatever they got going, I don't know. But struck his page, he got something going. And he chimes in and said, oh, yeah, he ain't nobody. He ain't nothing. God, man, you just talking about these members out here, man. What are you talking about? What do you mean he ain't nobody? He ain't nothing. You don't even know him. How you know he ain't nobody? He ain't nothing. That mouth gonna get you in a lot of trouble, man. Words, as I was having a conversation with someone the other day, words do hurt. Words have gotten a lot of people exterminated. A lot of people in the world, in the history, from yesterday to hundreds of years ago, words out of your mouth has gotten people's heads taken off. What do you mean? Those are just words. You got to be careful with your words. Believe that. Words have gotten people taken out more than physical acts. And sometimes it's better to slap someone physically than to say certain things to them. Because the slap doesn't last, the pain from the slap doesn't last as long as those words that you said to that person that cut them so deep that they remember it for the rest of their lives. This happens all of the time. Words are powerful. Don't say, oh, it's just words, he just talking. No, words are so powerful, they have cost untold people their lives. Words are serious. This is not that serious for me. I'm just saying. Again, if it was that serious for me, I wouldn't be making the video. I'd have got up doing my other content. I wouldn't have said one word to this dude or about this dude. I wouldn't have mentioned his name one time if I was on something else. So I'm not on nothing else. It's not that serious. Whack 100, I'm not trying to do nothing to that dude. It's not that serious. I'm trying to stay free. Live my life. I'm trying to build my life, build myself up, trying to be successful out here. I'm trying to help people stay out of the situations that I've been in all of my life and find a better way to resolve conflict in situations, be it at home or in the street. So I'm gonna lead by example as it relates to that. This is not salacious content. This is just me asking this individual man to man for a fight. He has a problem with me, clearly, with the things that he said about me. And now I have a problem with him because of the things that he said about me. And so I'm just asking for a fight. Inside of a ring with gloves on. What more can you do? What more can you ask for? That's it. Either squabble up or admit that you're not about that life. Admit that your whole internet persona is just that. It's a facade. It's a ruse, a ploy. You're fake. Admit it. Because all that hooping and hollering you be doing and power rule, screaming it, like you about that, then this should be a problem. If it is a problem, then that's all fake. And that's a problem. Y'all let me know. Spody Face. Adam, set it up. Swear to God, set it up and I'll be there, man. I just want to fight this dude. Whack 100, what's up? Set it up. I just want to squabble up. Disrespecting me, talking about this daughter that I don't have, and that some dudes were bold enough to call my phone and threaten me, threaten my daughter, and that's why I took a video down. You know nothing. You know, I'm not even gonna get deep into that. You know nothing. You know nothing about what you're talking about. Absolutely nothing. You're out of pocket. Because as I said, that will never happen. I'll be right there. I'll be Cellies with Aunt Hefe. Believe me. That'll be my Celly. We've been there fighting over who's gonna get the bottom bunk. Me and Aunt. We've been there fighting about who's gonna get the bottom bunk. And I'll be in there with a smile on my face. With no problem. Whatever years I got left, I'll spend them right there in that cell. With no regrets either. I'll be upset that someone put me in that position, but I wouldn't be upset about what happened. And I would make it count. I would make it worth it. It wouldn't just be one person. Because it's over for me. I'm going to make it worth it. Call my phone with something like that and find out. Find out. I wish you would. Now you take that how you want to take. I wish anyone would. Dude that lost his freaking mind. Bro, squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Thank God. That's what you need to be doing. That I'm just asking you to squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up, punk. Squabble up. Squabble up. Stay safe and stay free, people.